Hello, everybody. Welcome to a quick mini cast of just me and Houdini. Kind of just talking about where we've been, what's been going on in our lives, and why we haven't been back in about almost 2 years. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's been a while.
It's been a while, especially since we've did anything for the Nest. It's been a hot minute. So, I guess let's real quickly kind of pick up where we left off, right? Picked up where we left off. The last video that was uploaded to the channel
Pick up where we
was
left off. I love it.
um, yeah, was a Microsoft Paint tutorial. But other than that, was an update video that I quickly threw out there, saying that we were going to cease production for a little bit because of Houdini's or Mama Dini passing away. And with time to mourn and stuff like that, we really didn't start getting back into anything until very late 2020. But during the 2 months out of the year, so November, December, for each of my months is usually the worst months for me to try to do any type of constant recording because I
Yeah,
am legitimately at work almost every single day.
the work season are gonna work you to death.
Yeah,
You might not get anything in the long run from it, but they're gonna work you to death. You
yeah,
know, in that holiday rush.
exactly. So with that, we didn't really do anything until 2021. But during 2021, we had some stuff happen. So originally, we were going to have a little bit of a bigger group, but sadly, things have happened throughout 2021. Obviously, the Delta variant came out in 2021, which kind of strict a lot of different things. And on top of that, too, I also had a small string with Corona, not personally, but with my family members in the house. So for January of 2021, I was mostly just at home working on personal projects and kind of fixing up things in the house. Um, and on top of that, as well, during the mid year, I would say like May, I kind of went into a spiraling depression, I would say, in the nicest way possible. Um, the easy way to explain it is during 2021, my grandfather has been having a lot of health problems, and health problems are still a thing. We just got told something just today. And not going into fully what all happened, but just to kind of give a brief description, it's pretty much he needed a very quick emergency surgery, mostly because of a heart problem. So while that has been dealt with, and while that's doing good, it's now another health problem and another health problem, yada yada yada. And with that, during this time, also being 100% frank with people, I also did have a breakup with what was then my current partner, which I think kind of sealed the deal in how I was feeling. Because during the time of the surgery was the time when me and the individual broke up. So it kind of hit very hard. And I don't think I really came back out of it. I realistically want to say until like maybe October of 2021 is when I started coming around again a lot more on the internet. I took time off of almost everything. I didn't stream. I hardly went on Twitch. I hardly went on Discord for a while. And I kind of just stuck to just watching YouTube videos and trying to forget everything. And that's also when I also started working a lot more as well too. So it's been a lot of interesting things going on in life. But with that as well too though, I can say that I'm getting better to a point. I still think that I'm having more depressive episodes than what I used to have, and those depressive episodes have been hitting a lot harder than what I have used to have personally. But I will say though too, when I am having a good streak, the good streak is a decent streak. So I'm trying to allow myself to attempt to say, all right, we had a depressive episode, then for the next few weeks or so, we should have a decent time, but obviously that can always change. So that's pretty much all on my end, what's been going on. It's just been a lot of working and a lot of self-reflection, everything, you know, battle with the scale, battle with depression, battle with family stuff, and yada yada yada. Eli also moved out during 2021, and Eli moved out, I think, right before Grandpa's surgery and stuff. So that also kind of hit me hard as well. A lot of things kind of just piled on in the middle of last year for me, which didn't really do well. And then during this time, in through the January through May time, is when our new reoccurring member, Oreo, the true Oreo King. Most people might know him as the realist Oreo if you followed his old accounts. You might know him as a cookie. Some people know that as well too. But during that time, he kind of has some stuff going on as well too in the early of 2021, which kind of affected. And then
Yeah.
during the end of 2021, I will say that Houdini, you kind of spouted out a little bit as well too. Which luckily yours was very quick in my opinion. I think it was like maybe like a few weeks where you kind of just not in the mood to do anything. But I will say though that for in both of our cases, I'll say we've both been doing better than ever. Obviously I had a episode last night, as they can tell you I had an episode last night. But with that though, I do have amazing supporters who are here with us, and also too, I think it's also a lot of things that have gone wrong, and it sucks. But also too, I think a lot of us are seeing a lot of positives right now. So, do you want to go into kind of anything that you want to talk about
So
with what happened in
first,
life?
okay. So we were putting out videos pretty regularly, trying to anyway. And my mama got sick. She went into the hospital. All of a sudden, I had to step back, focus on that. 2 weeks later, she has another heart attack, and the third one killed her. So I lost my mama in June 30th of 2020, and since then, things have been rough. I tried to come back. We tried to do some recordings. We did record some stuff. We did some stuff together, but we never was able to get back on schedule. I was still grieving. I was still mourning. Um, then you had everything going on with you at the same time. Uh, Oreo obviously stayed kind of busy. It was kind of gone at that point. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's kind of MIA. But
I think this is when the other girlfriend happened. So
yeah, this was when he had another, yeah.
partner, yeah.
We try to keep names out
Trying
of
to keep
it,
the names out.
but
That's we try our best.
yeah. But anyway, I got super depressive from probably, I want to say October to maybe December, mid December. I was super depressive. It was around Christmas that I started coming out of my spell in 2020. All early 2021 was kind of busy. Um, Everyone was just busy. I couldn't seem to get anyone together. So we kept playing this game of I'm ready to do this. They're not. Or they'll be like, they're ready to do this. I'm not. Or, vice versa. And we can never get on the same schedule, can never get on the same mindset where we're all, you know, have a good mindset. That's another reason why we like pre-recorded stuff so much. As much as we like live streaming as a group, talking to everyone in the community, podcast being pre-recorded means that we can respect each other's like mental time that we need for our illness, so that we're not destroying ourselves, trying to push ourselves in a state, you know, that we're not pressuring ourselves. That's
Yeah.
that's the best way to put it. Um, but anyway, by the time everyone was starting to come together, I would say by the time Oreo wanted to do more stuff, and we got a new he's not a member, but he works with us. He is our editor. I call him our roadie. He was ready to kind of jump in and help us do stuff as well. About the time all that happened, um, the woman I had been dating for over 3 years at the time. 'Cause I started dating her in January of 2018. The woman I'd been dating passed away on April 18th, 2021. And it hit me hard as well. Once again, this time I was more enclosed. I didn't have a outward mental breakdown, but I was shut up. I was a shut in. Uh, and then, of course, we had the multiple group. We had a lot of people in the group. It didn't really work out too well for us. We couldn't get people together at the same time. We had ideas, but the ideas never got elaborated on. Um, Not saying anyone's names. When you work as a group, you have to be able to like elaborate and like if somebody puts out an idea, someone needs to be able to pick it up. And there wasn't a whole lot of that going. There was a lot of, hey, I have this idea. Hey, I have this idea. And there wasn't a whole of, hey, I have this idea. Oh, I also like that idea. Well, let's work on it together. There wasn't a whole lot of that. There wasn't a whole lot of one-on-one trying to get projects off the ground. What happens when you talk? Anyway, I started streaming again just recently. Just recently I started streaming again because I needed all that time to kind of take in the fact that I just lost the love of my life. Um, Even to this day, I still have the tendency to pick up my phone and say, I wonder what mama's doing. Or, I wonder what Damara's doing tomorrow. I wonder if she's free. And then it hits you. You have that thought. It just hits you. It's like, it's silly, but that's a struggle that it's taken me this long to come to terms with. Something else that's been bothering me is I've had some health issues. I have GERDs, really bad GERDs. It's at times felt like having a heart attack, and it's caused from that. Like that's what causes the symptoms that I've been having. I also have watched my eyesight deteriorate, so get used to seeing me with glasses, um, because my eyesight is not good anymore. But outside of
Mine's
that,
never been good. You've always seen me with glasses. Mine's been shit
yeah,
since a
oh yeah,
long time
yeah.
ago.
On that note, another thing that's been going on with me
That.
is in the past week is I've been dealing with that. You see, I live in the South. You guys might be like, wait, it's winter. What are you talking about? No, it ain't. It's fucking spring already. Like, people can call it winter all they want. It's already hot down here. We already have tree pollen just everywhere. And the problem with that is that's my lethal enemy. I can deal with the grass pollen and what's the one that comes in the fall? I can deal with that. It's the springtime tree pollen kills me every time. It hits me and it sounds like I got COVID. Like I don't, but it sounds like I do because it just hits me that hard. So I'm still recovering from that. So if you see any jump cuts or not, if you see me coughing like crazy, it just depends on
Maybe I'll just zoom in
what
when you
Luigi
cough
decides to do.
more.
It depends on what Luigi tries to do. Depending on what he decides to do, that should answer the question of, am I okay? Yes, I am okay. It's every year it gets worse, but it happens every year. It's just this is the worst that's ever happened. I've never been like hit so hard by it that I've had to cancel things. So and I've had to cancel things because it's just been too much.
But going into some like positive things that we've
Yes, let's get into some
seen
positive
this
stuff.
year. So you guys can tell a lot of negative, a lot of shit's happened in the past few years,
Hey,
and
positive. I'm alive, and you
yeah,
guys love me.
yeah, positive. We're here. We don't know
I
how much
think
left, but we're here. Um,
something of me is here.
something of me is here.
My
Uh,
memory is still awful.
that's just normal.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Yay.
back. Yeah. um, with that, I have actually been starting a new tradition for myself, and so has Houdini. We've actually been taking at least one day off of pretty much the internet each a day. I've been taking Friday nights off, and pretty much any day during the Friday, unless if I am either at work or or like watching YouTube or whatever, because YouTube is my main form of content. But I've actually been trying to stay off of Discord on Fridays. That way I can allow myself time with my personal friends who do work with me or who are very close to me, who live in the area, who I'm able to, hang out with and stuff like that. Friday nights is an amazing night for us to do that, since a lot of us get paid on that same Friday. So it just kind of works out for us a lot nicer. And with that as well too, on Saturdays, Houdini's actually been hanging out with his daughter pretty much every single Saturday,
Yeah,
and
I
he's been
dedicate Saturdays to my family and my daughter. You'll see me post on social media and stuff like that, but I'm not actually like on it. Like if I take a picture, I'm gonna share it, but that's all you're getting from me on Saturdays, and that's kind of like help my mind because that's me. That's me and my daughter time. That's me and my dad time. That's me and my stepmama time. That's the time for me, my child, and the rest of my family spend together, and that does include my baby mama, as friends, obviously. Is that time for us to come together and just have family time, and that means very little technology during that time.
But I
So
think we can also both say to that as well is that I think both mentally that has helped both of us a lot. Me being
oh,
able to kind
absolutely.
of be out of the house, being allow myself to kind of be and get a little more crazy on Friday nights and stuff, and especially since if you guys know Houdini's past, a lot of shit has happened in the past with the. Do you want me to say Carolyn's name? Do you want me to bleep it
You can
out?
say Carolyn.
Okay, so
Um,
I
don't say her mama's name, but you can
I
say
don't remember
Carolyn.
the mama name, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
But it wasn't always like this for either of
Yeah, it
us,
wasn't always like this.
and
We're on good terms now. Like
now
we've both been
it's
through loss,
yeah.
and I think we're just too old to be living in the past. We want to be friends again because that was always that was the reason why. Well, that's the reason why Carolyn is here because we were such good friends. So
Yep. And also too,
that,
it's also I've seen a huge improvement in Houdini, especially with being able to have a day dedicated to family and friends out in his area. I've seen Houdini being able to be a lot happier, and that's something that we both I don't think we've had in a year and a half of each other. A lot of us has been dealing with loss, health problems, family problems, everything
yeah.
like that. And it really didn't start turning around until the end of 2021 for us. And now here we are in 2022 where a lot of us are becoming to get on the same page, and the main only scheduling problem is me, but that's just how life is, sadly. But we're all ready to kind of get this started again and allowing us to finally do the projects that we wanted to do and actually come back to old series and do new series and allow ourselves to kind of
We're
just
gonna play
be
video
friends.
games. We're gonna sit you. Here's what it is. We're gonna sit on a couch, and we're gonna sit your ass right in the middle, in between us.
We're gonna
And then
strap
we're
you
gonna
into
have
the couch, so
Oreo.
if you try to escape,
Yeah, and then we're gonna have Oreo sit on you,
oh,
and then we're gonna play video games, cut up, and you're gonna laugh
I'm gonna
along
have
with
Oreos
us.
sit on you. Oh no.
Well, I forgot
most of the
about Oreo till the last minute, so I had to put him somewhere.
most of the audience just runs away. It's like, nah, fam, I'm good on this. I'm good on this. Get out of here.
No, but
No,
that's
but
what we're gonna do.
yeah,
I like the video game kind of couch commentary style we
we're doing
do. That's what
we're
I'm
doing
calling
a
it.
lot of couch co-op stuff. Even though it is via Discord because
It's online, but
a lot of us can't see
yeah.
each other right now. But we are going to do like we have a few ideas we're gonna try out for the channel. I have some live action stuff I'm gonna try to produce with everybody. We're also bringing back the ever popular The Nest podcast, which will be a bi-weekly series for you guys, which we will do our best to make sure that we get it bi-weekly. We're gonna try our
More
best.
of
We
this.
promise. We can't promise,
More-
but
we want more of this.
it's at least happening once a month. No matter what, you're getting it at least once a month. But if we can do it bi-weekly, we're gonna try bi-weekly, no matter what.
If I have it my fucking way, we're doing it bi-weekly at least.
But also too, we are gonna be posting videos at least 3 times a week. One of it being most likely a live action piece of content on the every other week side of the podcast, and then the other 2 weeks that don't have a podcast on it, it will be all gameplay all the time. So we have been having a lot of fun playing the games we've been doing right now, and actually this is where I want you guys to be involved, because you guys are the people who we are here for.
Video games.
So
video games.
What we would like to do is we would like to kind of hear what you guys would want to possibly. We want to hear what you guys want us to play. We for sure are going to be playing the new DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We will be playing that and try to release it the day after it is released, because we'll have to record everything that same day.
Yep.
And we all have also been tinkering around with a program called Parsec, which allows like a host computer. So like if I host it, everyone else can jump in as well.
Welcome to LAGFest 2022.
Yeah,
that's exactly what we're about to do.
And we can pretty much play any local multiplayer game, but online through different servers and stuff. So
you guys want to see GoldenEye? You guys want to see Perfect Dark? You want to see some Perfect Dark multiplayer too? I didn't even think about that when we were talking about it yesterday. That's my favorite N64 shooter. It's Perfect Dark.
So
it's just GoldenEye but refined.
Yeah. The nice thing too is that because we have all the technology now, and also too, myself and Houdini have also upgraded our setups very much. The last time that you guys saw me, I did not have this type of background. I did not have a DSLR camera. Oh, hello. And I did not have a brand new machine to run everything on. Houdini's went through a lot of upgrades as well too, pretty much rebuilding his entire setup from the ground up pretty much.
Outside of the CPU and graphics card, that's the only thing that's
other than that,
everything else
has changed, which is really nice. Yeah. So we've been able to get some
got a
good
really nice camera upgrade. So
yeah. I think it's one of the best investments I've done yet. So,
absolutely.
But I'm excited to see how everything goes. I'm excited for everything, and I hope you guys are excited too. We don't want to keep this too long because I know you guys are most likely just watching this during your lunch break or whatever. So, I just want to quickly end off this whole thing by saying, both we're sorry for being not vocal at all about what's been going on with us personally, but we are also in the same right excited to finally have stuff ready to come back at this more full force and with a team that I couldn't ask for a better partners with.
Yeah, Hakuna Matata.
We've worked our asses off 3 different times for this channel. Hopefully this third time is the charm where we can actually get some good shit out of it. So we are excited for this to come back. I know Houdini's like super excited, and I hope you guys are excited at home too, because you guys are what we're doing this for, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So
Yes.
I can say right now that we will be uploading every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for the channel. Mostly gameplay on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and mostly any live action content or podcast stuff will happen on Thursdays. So just so you guys kind of know our kind of plan for right now, we will be tinkering with the timing on how we release them. It will release on those days no matter what, but we're going to tinker around with what times we think are the best. So please give
Figure
us...
out what is best for you
Yeah,
guys.
so please give us about a
Yeah.
month for us to figure out all that algorithmic
We're gonna
stuff,
be trying different stuff,
and then we'll finally have like a more proper schedule in April. So we already have everyone who's going to be editing. They already have their jobs ready. We have a few episodes
Yes.
already ready to go, and we're excited to be back. And so if you guys have anything you guys want us to try or anything you guys want us to do, leave comments, DM us
Please comment.
on Twitter, DM
my
us on
God.
Instagram. And also,
Yes.
guys, just so everyone knows as well too, we have also created a brand new Discord server for the Nest itself. So
Yes.
this new server is strictly for
Come.
the Nest content.
Join us
And Houdini's
now.
Discord, which was originally called the Nest, has now been implemented for himself. So if you guys have been on that server and did not know about the new Nest server, that description, I'll put a link for the new Discord down there. Just pop on in, say hi, and you guys will also be able to help factor in what games we play and a lot of different things. I'm very excited to
make sure you guys comment so that we can pull a comment up, and
we're gonna have a lot of fun.
We want to read your comments when we do these sessions.
Yeah.
We want to be able to read your comments. You'll see your name up on screen. That's like a shout out in itself.
So the big thing.
Oh. I got new music coming out in April.
Oh yeah. Well, you're posting that on Blue Synthetic, right?
Blue Synthetic. That's right.
Blue Synthetic. So it's
April
a YouTube
22nd.
channel.
It's on YouTube. It's gonna be on everything. Spotify, whatever you use, it's gonna be on April 22nd. It'll officially be out. But right now you can go to Blue Synthetic, the YouTube channel. You can subscribe there. Spotify, you can subscribe to that. Follow it or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't use Spotify.
I'm still learning how to use it. So
but wherever your preference is, the support truly helps. And yes, artists do get paid from your listens.
Yep.
So
and also too, guys, we do have a 2022 goal for the Nest, which we have talked about. We really want to try to get to 1K subs this year. So right now, we're actually very close to the first 100. So once we get 100 subs, we will go ahead and do all the personalization stuff for the URL and everything like that. And once we get to 1K subs, we are going to have a celebration that no one's ready for. You guys don't understand. I have plans that I've not even told them yet. So once we hit 1K,
all I know is I'm gonna be on a road trip.
All I can say is that I'm going to possibly have people in my state. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Nothing else than that.
I get to try my new wheels out.
There you go. So we're trying to go for 1K this year. So if you have any friends or anyone else who you think might enjoy our content, please share it around. We are super excited about, especially TikTok and stuff like that. We're super excited about those things now being a thing. So if you find some memeable content, meme it as much as you can. Tweet us the memes. I bet you will probably laugh more than what you think we will. So we
love that.
We
tweet
love
at us.
mean.
Like, we communicate with people.
So
we're all on Twitter. So tweet at us, TikTok at us, message us on TikTok.
Yeah, we do have TikTok.
Follow us everywhere. We use everything.
We use everything, and also I just want to say to our new guys, Oreo and Passy, Passy will be on some videos, but not all. But he is going to be a huge editor for us. And also Houdini and Oreo will be editing, and I'll also be editing any live action stuff as well too. So we have a lot of stuff we're excited for. I can't explain all of it right now, as I just wanted to be a surprise to you guys. So
Awesome.
All I can really say is that happy 2022, and for everyone who did watch this, and if you did enjoy, do the thing that everyone keeps training everyone to do. Make sure you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to make sure that you always get mentioned when we have a new video live. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok, follow us on,
Yes, make sure
I
you
think we have an
stalk us on
Instagram.
everything.
I'm not too sure yet. If not, I'll make one. But follow us on every social that you can think of. Is either going to be at thenest or thenest YTC. It's one of those two ats normally.
It exists.
So
we'll have a link tree down below that does have
Yes.
everything that
just tap it. It's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. You just tap everything and it's on there.
You
It's
just
great.
tap it, and the Nest one is great because when you tap on it, it doesn't just show all of the group account stuff. It shows our personal link trees. So if you wanted to follow all of us personally, you could do it too.
That's something that came out in 2021. I was excited
That
about.
was so good.
It
I
was
so
so
happy when we
innovative.
did that.
I was so happy.
I was like, let's
Technology is great. That's all I'm gonna say,
do it.
guys.
And I was like, let's do it. And I forget which one of us had that idea, but as soon as it was out there, I was like, yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
I may have said something about it because I was like, I wonder if you can link tree a link tree.
So
You
yeah,
can.
but all I can say is thank you guys for everyone who stuck around through everything. We devote our lives to you, and we thank you for always being with us and always hanging out with us as much as you guys do. And we are the most excited to come back for this, and I hope you guys enjoy what we're going to bring you guys. It's interesting. You guys, I think, are going to enjoy it. So that's all I can really say for now. That's where we're going to end it.
It's going to be
video.
interesting.
So the next video that you guys will see, which will be our first gameplay episode, will come out on Thursday, the 3rd of March. So since I will not be able to say this in a podcast episode, but I hope everyone is going to have an amazing March. We're going to have a lot of fun, and the first podcast episode is slated for 2 weeks out on Thursday. So in 2 weeks, expect a podcast episode with at least me, Houdini, and Oreo. We might have a special guest come in. I don't know yet. We're going to figure that out as we go there.
But the three of us are going to be the fixtures, but we'll invite people on and off. Just depending on whether they can show up or not. If they can, great. If they can't, it's not.
If not, we'll
a big
bully each
deal.
other for 45
We're
minutes and we'll be done. Easy.
We're not gonna restrict ourselves to only doing it if someone can come.
Yeah, we're
That's
just going.
dumb.
We're just gonna go for whatever we can.
But we're gonna try to get as many friends as we can to kind of join us with it because we like having a variety of opinions.
variety.
Can't just have us and Oreo.
Exactly. That's why we have an Oreo, because we can split it open and eat the cream.
Well, wait until they see the live action we talked about yesterday with Oreo.
I have ideas, guys. Just don't
You
worry.
guys don't have a clue.
You guys don't
but
have a clue,
You are gonna
But
love
I'm ready. I am so
it.
fucking
We are
ready.
ready.
All
We're
right.
ready to do some things to that man.
That man's gonna
beautiful
get
man.
very interesting things happening to him. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, guys.
Right.
We're excited.
Thank you for watching. Stay nerdy.
We love you guys, and roll the outro. My hand is taking substance. The hand is more important than my face, apparently, by the camera. The camera now says hello.
Oh, hello, camera.
Do you see me, camera?
You see me,
Do you see me, camera? Do you see me? I'm right here.